But we're here in part because we have an auction coming up, and we're in a space where you're conducting bidding seminars to pre-coach, because as I understand it, probably 9 out of every 10 people at an auction are there for the first time.
Absolutely. We find it's very important for the buyers, prospective buyers, to be very well educated on the property so that they know what they're buying, but also on the auction process. And what we do is when people come to the Grand Plaza, is we register them and then we give them a brief 5 to 10 minute seminar on the amenities that the property offers and some of the things that are included in the units. Plus we also explain the auction process. We think that's very important because we want people to be very comfortable in the procedure, because as you said, 90% plus of the people that come to an auction like this have never been to an auction, especially for high-end quality residential property. So we want them to be very comfortable with the process, know what's required, know what's get all the documents, the floor plans, the purchase agreement, understand the full bidding process that we use to sell the units, and understanding what the financing is, and have all their questions answered, because we want an educated buyer will make better decisions at the auction.
And everyone is going to have had a full bidding packet in advance. So
everybody gets a complete bidders package as they register, which includes the terms of sale, the brochure, the floor plans, the availability list, information about a homeowner warranty that can be purchased at the seller's option, at the buyer's option, if they elect to include that in their purchase. We also go through what all the homeowners association amenities are and what it costs, and the various, and have a question and answer period so that everybody is fully informed before they come to the auction.
Because once they make a bid,
we want them to be happy with what they got, but once they are the high bidder, they'll sign the contract as well as the seller will sign the contract, and we have a deal.
And they'll have seen the contract and everything beforehand.
We think it's important that they've seen it and reviewed it beforehand.
A number of firms require prospective bidders to purchase a bid packet. Do you do that also?
Well, from time to time we do. In this situation, we feel that we'd rather give the bidders package. It's very comprehensive, but we didn't think it was necessary to charge a prospective bidder $10 or $20 to get the information. We thought we'd just assume that they had it and not feel that they were, they were just trying to be cheap with them. And
well, it's not a question of cheap. It's a question of if I'm coming down, do I need to prepare and have my cash or my charge card handy so I can stop in.
Yes.
If I'm just jogging by.
You can stop in, just jog by, get the information. We hope to get a good turnout this weekend because of the Air and Water Show. The units will be a great place to watch the Air and Water Show. I'm sure the planes will be zipping by levels of the upper floors of the building at some point. And we want people that, if they have even a casual interest, to be able to get all the information. And what we've done is we put all the condominium documents, the rules, regulations, the association documents, all on a disc, so they can put it in their computer and read it rather than printing out, an inch package full of paper. We saved a couple extra trees and put it on a disc so they can read it at their discretion on the computer.
What kind of price range are we looking at for the auction? And
well, the units themselves were priced between $650,000 and $1,300,000, and we have opening bids starting at about 48% off the original prices. So there'll be some pretty good bargains and buys to be made at the auction. And there's units that are, starting bids are $350,000 up to $775,000.
Are those being sold absolute or with reserve?
Well, those are the reserve numbers.
Okay.
So which in other words, those are the minimum bids. The reserve numbers are literally almost half of the original asking prices.